This is a horned lizard. Are they sharp to touch? Are they dangerous? You've seen the cholla. It's time to take a step up to the Joshua tree. 1, 2, 3. What's going on, everybody? I'm Mark Vins, and today I'm taking you on an adventure with me to look for horned lizards. Let's go! All right, so it's pretty windy out here today, which could pose some problems for finding horned lizards. Horned lizards, as we know, are a very small species of reptile, and they're gonna want to be taking shelter today out of this wind. Not to mention the sun is behind a lot of clouds, so those ectothermic reptiles are definitely gonna be hunkered down trying to keep warm. Now, we're also hopefully gonna find out later, if we find one, are they dangerous? Are they dangerous to hold? Are they sharp to touch? That's something that I'm going to reveal later in this video. All right, cool, here's a cool plant. You can see this creosote bush has already blossomed. This is my favorite desert plant because it's what gives the desert its smell. That beautiful aroma that you get after a rainstorm is because of this plant. And you can actually experience that without rain. All you have to do, take a little sprig, you rub it in your hands. I do this every time I'm in the Southwest. These are all over the Southwest. And then drop. Oh man, I love that smell. But another cool thing about the creosote bush is it makes a great hiding spot for smaller animals, including the horned lizard, today's target species. So you can bet every creosote bush we pass, I'm gonna be looking underneath. All right, Corey, time to move on. Here's a cool barrel cactus. Look at that. Its spines are super sharp. You don't need to worry about ankle breakers out here. You gotta worry about ankle shredders. Look at that. So we couldn't come on an adventure out here without addressing one of these. The Joshua tree is a very unique species. It's the tallest and largest of the yucca, and they are extremely sharp. Come on in here real quick, Corey. Look at this. Should I show everybody just how sharp these really are? I think so. Okay, you guys ready for this? You've seen the cholla. It's time to take a step up to the Joshua tree. Ready? 1, 2, 3. No way, guys. That would literally go straight through my hand. Corey, reach out and feel how strong.
Oh my God.
That is.
That is rigid. And
they are razor sharp. What's really cool about this plant is that they are actually ancient. These trees can live up to 500 years old, and they take about 60 years to grow into a mature plant. So this one is at least 60 years old. Now, they can grow quite a bit taller than this. They can actually extend up to heights of 40 feet. Okay, time to find those lizards. Horned lizards are some of the coolest reptiles in the Southwest. There's many species. Certainly we found them before on Brave Wilderness, but we're looking for a special one today. One we have not seen yet on video. So far, no luck. As we know, washes are a great place to find reptiles, specifically snakes. So we just wanted to come up here real quick and see if anything's moving. We found the desert horned lizard, a baby, a juvenile. I'm gonna grab him. Ready, Corey? 1, 2, 3. Got him. Hello! Look how beautiful he is. Okay, here, let's get down out of the wind. This is a good spot. Oh yeah, definitely much more out of the wind. This is a juvenile desert horned lizard. Look at how cute this little reptile is. Let's tell everybody at home all about you. Now, although their appearance is quite spiky and ominous, I can tell you that all of those are nothing more than modified scales. The only real sharp part is that crown around their head, and even those are very dull. Now, the crown of horns on the desert horned lizard is actually a lot shorter than that of the regal horned lizard. You may have seen our past videos in Arizona where we found the regal horned lizard. This is a different species, but it is one of 3 horned lizard species that has that defense mechanism where they can project blood out of their eyes. Notice This horned lizard did not do that. They really have to be agitated to display that defense mechanism. And what that is, it's actually pretty bizarre. These lizards have two veins that connect to their ocular sinuses, and they have the ability to constrict those veins to stop the blood flow from the heart. Now, when that pressure builds up, they can release it in such a force that it breaks through the membrane and shoots out up to 4 feet. Wow! Oh, look at that cute little tail. Cool pattern on that tail. Very flat for a horned lizard. But I just love the coloration of the desert horned lizard. Those beautiful whitish grays and browns, almost a green hue. They have the outer line of orange and tan on the cheeks. Man, you are so cool looking. And I can't believe we found you underneath a creosote bush that we were talking about just earlier is a great place for smaller animals to take refuge in wind and sun. And like I mentioned earlier, this is just a hatchling, a tiny desert horned lizard. But if it's lucky enough, it'll grow up to be 3 to 5 inches in length, which is about 3 times your size. So you got a long way to go, buddy. But we're gonna put you right back where we found you so you can get well on your way, right? Right. What a special way to end our adventure here in the deserts of Nevada, finding the desert horned lizard. I'm Mark Vins. Be brave, stay wild. We'll see you on the next adventure. All right, let's put you back. There's the creosote bush and your home. Here we go. Have a good day. Thanks for hanging.